Alright, so what is up YouTube? Today we're back with another video. Today we're doing back and biceps. So I started with the pro knitted to kind of like target the lower lats. Again, if you've been watching my video, you know that I do back twice a week. You know, meaning one day I do upper back, and then next day I'll do lower back. But today I'm gonna do only lower back. I don't know, probably gonna do one exercise or two for the upper back, but today most likely lower lats and I mean lower back, I would say. You know, most likely, you know, the lats, you know, because I'm trying to grow my lats and to kind of have that V taper, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really think that I have a lot to work on the like mid back, upper back, things like that, because for me, personally, I think that I have like really good traps. You know, all of these are lower upper back. You got traps, one board, you know, some small muscle, you know, like the trapezius, things like that. So all of these part of the, you know, the upper back and also the mid back, you know. So today I'm gonna do, just like I said, probably gonna do some mid back too, because some of the exercises, you know, when you pull and you squeeze, you know, you pull, you know, retract your scapulars, you squeeze your shoulder blades like this. Even if you would want to not target your mid back, some of the exercises that you're gonna do is you're gonna end up targeting your mid back, you know, because all the squeezing and, you know, retract your scapular and kind of drive your elbows to the back. So when you drive your elbows to the back, so your back, they close like this. But when you keep them like right here, you know, close to your lateral, things like that, you most likely target your lats. Not a lot, if not at all, on your mid back. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. If you want to target specifically your lats, try not, like, if you pull, so you stay right here, so you can see your elbows align with your core, right? So you don't go past, you know, your core like this. If you go past like this, so you're gonna have a lot on your mid back, right? So again, I'm gonna show you. You stretch. So I like this thing because you see, as you see the pad, you know, hold, you know, my chest, right? So it hold my chest, so there's no momentum on this movement, right? So that's why, if you can use this one, that's gonna help you a lot with the stretch. As you can see, I can really stretch out and really have that stretch on the lat, and as I'm pull, drag it to the back. So again, you don't pull all the way to the back. If you pull it all the way, as you can see, my elbows go past my core. So that's gonna allow my mid back to get involved. So if you want to target only your lats, stop right here. You see? Right here. Your elbows align with your core, just like that. All right. Yo, how you doing, man? Good, bro. Good. You living or you just came in? Yeah, I just got here. Oh yes. Oh yeah. All right, so now we're doing the two cables, city rows, just like the same thing that I was doing earlier, but that one is fixed. You know, this one you can, you know, play around with the handles, things like that, to kind of like, you know, tweak a little bit and see where you can feel, you know, the engagement a lot more. And one thing about this one is it's a lot more closer than the other one. The other one is like it's you know, since it's fixed and it's wider than this one, so you can just like, it's like it has only one motion. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's going out, bring it in, so it doesn't have like, you know, things that you can tweak, you can play around with, because it's fixed. It only has only one motion. But this one, you can kind of like, you know, bring the lights a little bit down to kind of, you know, feel that engagement a lot more. And again, since, you know, it's closer, just like I said, the closer you get, if you stop right here with at the 90-degree angle, you're gonna get a lot on your lats, you know, because you're not gonna be able to toggle your mid back since you know, you're not pulling your elbows all the way to the back. If you pull your elbows all the way to the back, you're gonna have a lot of mid back. If you feel that's a little bit too low, you can get a plate, put it underneath, sit on top of it, so you can have like, you can a little bit higher and still get more on the lower lats. But for me, it's fine, you know, because I already did that on that city rows. I already did it because, as you can see, my butt was a little bit higher than this one. This one I'm like flat, I would say. The other one I was a little bit at a higher angle, right? Go straight. Stop right here. Stretch. Stop right here. Oh yes. Oh shit. Yeah. That was a good one. Alright, so the next exercise is it's like doing a regular lat pull down, but not how to say that, like not specifically a lat pull down, right? So the way we do this thing, you know, when you do a lat pull down, you pull the bar vertically, right? So the bar right here, you pull it down there, it's the same motion going back and forth. All right, for this one, you kind of pull pull back a little bit. You know, ergonomically, the movement is just like there. So the bar, you bring it on your chest and then bring your elbows down. Before this one, it's like doing for this one, it's like doing a pull over on a regular lat pull down, I would say. You gotta make sure that, the seat, set properly, that you're really tight, your legs are really tight. And thinking about bringing the bar in front of you instead of bringing it on your stomach, right? Right here. So I don't do this. This is gonna, if I do it like this, it's gonna be like a regular lat pull down. So what I do, I bring it in front of me. It's like I pull it over. All right, it's just like I said, it's like doing a pull over on a lat pull down. I don't have the machine pull over. Since we don't have the machine here, so I'm like, you know what, let me try to do this, And I did this the other day, and I felt really good about it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna put it on a video today, so that's why. You can try it for yourself. Again, you don't have to take anything that people said or anything that you see. You just gotta go try it for yourself and give it a honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel anything, then don't do it. If you feel something, then keep doing it. Again, on this point, you don't really have to go heavy unless you're fucking strong as fuck. But if you're not really strong, just go easy. Alright, so we're done with the back exercise. We're done with the back session. I got caught on talking to a lot of people. So there was one exercise that I was gonna do, but what time it is, like at 1:46. I don't think that I was gonna have time to do it. And I said, you know what, let me just start with the biceps. Since today is back and biceps, I gotta make sure that I do my best to get the biceps in a video session. So gonna start with the seated like face bicep curls, face pull bicep curls, things like that. So literally so the range of motion kind of limited here, so that's a plus if you want to increase the weight and go a little bit heavier. Since you don't have to go all the way down and to crank it up all the way up. So it's really good. Like if you can like go heavy on this one, since the the range of motion kind of limited, so that gives you the option to increase, to bump up the weight and go heavy. Oh yes. All right, so I get asked all the time. People ask me how to get jacked, you know, how to lose, how to gain, how to stay lean, you know. But the answer is good. It's always gonna be, how to say that, like, always gonna be bored. You know what I'm saying? It's like people sometimes like see somebody's physique and they like, why this person is like this and me I'm like that. You know, everybody's body composition is gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? And what works for somebody in a short period of time might not be working for you in a short period of time. So a lot of things that you have to keep in mind even before you even think about how to get jacked, how to get lean, how to lose weight, how to gain weight. You know, and a lot of time that comes to your body, how your body functions. You know what I'm saying? So things that people don't really pay attention to is the basal metabolic rate. You know what I'm saying? So because the more efficient, the higher your basal metabolic rate, the better it's gonna be for your gain. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're losing weight or you're gaining weight. You know, if you don't have a good metabolic rate, you know, because your basal metabolic rate affect your metabolism, right? You know, trying to get your metabolism efficient, you know, keep it running, you know what I'm saying? Because your basal metabolic rate takes about 60 to 70% of your calorie expenditure, meaning you're burning more fat, you're burning more calories when you're sleeping at rest. When you're at rest, your basal metabolic rate keep running, so it keep burning calories. So if your basal metabolic rate can be higher or can be high, then your metabolism will do good, and that's gonna dictate whether you want to lose or whether you want to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? So people have to pay attention to these things before they even think about how to get lean, how to get jacked, how to get this, how to get that. You know what I'm saying? Because your basal metabolic rate affects everything and anything, and your age as well. You know, the older you get, the less efficient your basal metabolic rate is gonna be. Also, if you have hormonal imbalances, you know, you have hormonal imbalances, your age, you know, your sex, the better your metabolism, the better you're gonna be, and you know, the better you're gonna be in the process in the long run. You know, so yeah, before you even think about how to get jacked, how to get lean, you know, trying to get those things in order, trying to get those things first, and trying to fix them. You know, and from there you can, you know, think about other things that, you know, don't matter right now in the process. Speaking of the basal metabolic rate, one thing that I wanted to say, so long story short, last year I was 205, I think. Yeah, I was 205. Everybody was saying, you know, I look big, you know, on clothes. But when I take my, you know, my clothes off, I wasn't happy with what I see. you know, in the mirror. That's one of the things that you have to really consider. Like, are you doing this thing for people, or are you doing it for yourself? Are you happy with yourself the way that you are, or you are happy just because other people are happy about you, or people are happy the way that you look, you know, that you look. Yeah, everybody was saying that I look big, but I was getting too much fat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta, you know, pay attention to your diet, pay attention to your body. So the mirror is gonna be your best friend. Look at yourself in the mirror every time. And yes, you can use any app, you know, to kind of track your calories, to track your progress and everything. But the mirror is gonna be your best friend. The mirror is gonna tell you the difference between now and after. Oh yes. Now we're doing a preacher curl. Can you believe that? Yeah, so now we're doing a preacher curls. Well, preacher curls, I love it. I love preacher curls. I don't know, it's just like, especially this one. Every time I do this one, you know, you can do preacher curls in any. You can use like a cable to do preacher curl. You can use the dumbbells to do preacher curls. You can do like a machine to do a preacher curls. Just like I'm using this one right now. It is so good. You have like so much tension on the biceps, so much engagement when you do preacher curl, because, you know, it's because there's so much stress on the biceps, so that's why you feel it, you know. So when your arm's straight like this and bring it up, like you see the tension. You see the tension. So there's a tension toward the movement that keeps the bicep engaged toward the movement. So that's why the preacher curl, it's such a good exercise that everybody should do if you want to grow your biceps, period. Whether you do it with the dumbbells, whether you do it with barbells, whether you do it with, I don't know, preacher curls, fucking awesome. Alright, so that's it, YouTube. Alright, so that was a little posing at the end. Yeah, so I finished the workout session with some incline dumbbell curls. I think that was that was the last exercise that I did for the workout session. Again, thank you guys. If you're still watching, if you stick, till to the end. Again, I want to say thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so, because that's gonna help me. That's gonna help the channel. And make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend. See you for another video. And let me know what you think about the posing. I did some posing. The lighting is amazing. The lighting is amazing. Again, guys, all right, thank you for watching. See you for another video.